Is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Denver's offense ready to go again. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure.
Oh, now Lindsey lost the football.
Philip Lindsay, the ball carrier. A fumble on the play.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
29. Broncos 13.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And hard running's going to give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. And he's got this down to the 35. Denver has the first down to play going for 15 yards.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
Now it's Lindsey. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's still fighting forward.
Philip Lindsay on the carry.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take care of the ball while you're trying to get extra effort. Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
For Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over 1st and 10.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. Gets around him. Oh, I had to remove.
Man.
And he'll get this out past the 20-yard line, so the decision to bring it out nets him a yard or 2.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. First down, Bridgewater. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And now running right through him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there, picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in this first half alone, as he's got a 1st down on that last catch. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater able to hook up with DJ Moore as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Very short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Lock now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Recovered by Carolina.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
It's a
great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And Bridgewater able to get this complete to Anderson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line.
A gain of 15.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Kareem Jackson, there defensively. And after the incompletion on first down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and that'll make it third down. They'll throw again, Bridgewater. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by D.J. Moore.
Touchdown.
D.J. Moore on his way to a historic performance. 4 first. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
First and 10. At their own 38-yard line.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. Third down here.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Now Locke. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Panthers have recovered.
The ball carrier.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And this is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Good go.
Found his target. It's Anderson. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on. So not only is that his third touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Credit the sack to Von Miller. 3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
Right there. 54, right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. This is the tight end fan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead. The last run good for 2.
And 8 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Locke to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 30, 10, and he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Carolina.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he will score.
Touchdown, Carolina.
So they get the one. Score, kickoff. Get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. An incredibly short, now a hit and a loose football. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
Carolina.
So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Sly on for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Carolina.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but now it'll be 3rd down.
To go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, read.
Locke working out of the gun. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. That's going to be caught by Jeudy. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Locke again. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant on the touchdown pass from Drew Lock. And the Broncos get 1 score closer.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take it the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Bridgewater on 1st down. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've reached halftime in a while. And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Broncos 20.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll throw from the gun into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
Complete to Robbie Anderson.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Bridgewater gets this complete to Samuel. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, 46 yards. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Phillip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. And the numbers for him pretty solid, really. He's run it well. He's caught it pretty well, but they're still far behind the 8 ball on the scoreboard.
Not able to use his talents, as you noted, to narrow the gap in the scoreboard. Sometimes it's a bend but don't break, right? He gets his yardage. That's cool, but it's not paying off on the scoreboard. They're not getting the points necessary. And if you're a defensive team, lead they have.
That's what I was going to ask you. Sometimes you say, let this guy do his thing. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Yetur Gross-Matos able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Let's go, D.
Hey, one set. Check.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's good.
Give him 2 yards on that play. And the Broncos are down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
On 1st down, Locke. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First down. And at the 16-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Shaq Thompson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Locke is going to find his running back. It's complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Lindsay. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Shotgun snap to Locke. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it, and not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but...
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Panthers have recovered.
Philip Lindsay, the ball carrier, fumbled on the play.
There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And again, it's Bridgewater. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And his kick is good.
Is good.
And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
Broncos.